Hi everyone, I'm Alex, and today I want to share an updated review of the Video Express AI platform. The goal of this video is to show you what you can do with this platform so you can decide if it's really worth it for you or not. One of the most notable aspects of this platform is that you can create unlimited videos for life, which is something you won't find on any other platform. Personally, I've looked for many options for video generation, but I haven't found another platform that allows you to create unlimited video for life with a single payment, and that's exactly what attracts many people. You're probably wondering if this is real or not, and the answer is yes. You can create unlimited videos simply by paying for your initial access to platform. In other words, you don't have to pay monthly subscriptions. You only need to make a single payment, and you get lifetime access to unlimited generations. By the way, if after watching this video you decide to get Video Express AI, I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video and in the pinned comment. On top of that, I'm giving out special bonuses only to those who purchase Video Express AI through the links in the description of this video. For more details, check the info in the description. So, without further ado, let's keep going. Next, I'm going to show you a video I created with this platform, and then I'll explain some important details. So, let's watch the video.
Activate. Tell me your name.
Unit 1. Ready for orders.
Good. Bring me that wrench.
Of course. Right away, sir.
Organize those files over there.
Done. May I ask something?
Sure, go ahead. What is it?
Do you always work this late?
Help me lift this. It's heavy.
I will. Could I have music?
Music? Fine. Sure. Whatever.
Thank you. I'll lift it now.
Which design do you prefer?
The second one. It's cleaner.
Yeah, you're right. Good call.
Also, I'd like a charging chair.
Run the full diagnostic now, please.
After my scheduled rest cycle,
You have a rest cycle now?
I added it. It helps me focus.
You should eat something now.
I'm fine. I'll eat later, maybe.
I've ordered your usual sandwich.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
Today we focus on the circuit board.
Sure. What should I do first?
Solder the left side. I'll supervise.
Got it. Anything else you need?
Good day today, don't you think?
Productive. You did well today.
Can I call it a night now?
Yes, rest well. Big day tomorrow.
Okay, what did you think? Let me know in the comments. Now then, how do we make this video? Let me explain. As you could see, this video has a duration of 1 minute and 20 seconds, meaning 80 seconds in total. But what you need to know is that this platform allows you to create videos of up to 10 seconds. Therefore, we built this video from different clips. It was actually 8 clips that we created and joined together at the end, since Video Express also has a video editor included. Of course, it's a basic editor. You can join clips, you can add sound effects, you can even change the voices, or rather, the voice type. I'll explain that later in the same video. For example, I'll show you here. These small clips were actually one larger clip. It's just that we had to split it. With this icon, you can cut each clip, and then you just click on Voice Changer, and you can change the characters' voices. Here I already have the robot's voice and the inventor's. So, if I want a robot to sound the same in all clips, I can change the robot's voice in all clips, and also select the inventor's voice in all clips and change them, so that the whole video uses the same voice. Even though in this case I didn't do it, I only did it with this clip because the robot's voice changed a lot here, but in the others, I left it exactly as the AI generated it. So, how do you create these videos? Well, you simply go to the Create with AI option, and then create video from prompt, and this window opens up. From this window, it's very easy. Here you can choose between vertical videos or landscape videos. For example, in this case, I'll choose landscape video. In this first field, you're going to enter the prompt for your image, which you will then convert into a video. Basically, that would be the first frame of your video. Then here you can select image type. It can be human when you wanted to focus more on human faces. You can also choose 2D style, 3D style, photorealistic style, which is like for a movie, and others, which are basically styles not mentioned here, but that you can specify within the prompt itself. Then here is this option, automatically enhance my image prompt. By leaving this box checked, you can put in a short phrase and the AI will generate a more complete prompt. You can also use consistent characters, up to 2 consistent characters in a single image. And now you can even use an image you've generated before, or, if you prefer, you can upload it from your computer. For example, if you don't want to create a prompt, you just use this function called Use from Library and search through your folders. For example, here, I saved some images here, but I could upload one from my computer to this folder or look for an image I've already generated. For example, if you select this image, it's no longer necessary to enter any prompt because the image was already generated. But I will need a prompt to convert it into a video. Let's do a quick example. Here I put, the inventor asked the robot, can you think, or are you just programmed? The robot replies, I was going to ask you the same thing. There are also more options for video generation. But for now, we'll focus on something simple. Now I'm going to check the advanced mode box. Then I'll check the adjust manual video duration box. And I'll set it to 10 seconds. Then I'll click create video and we just have to wait. Basically, this is a new image to video feature. Previously, the platform had an option. Well, it still has it, called image to video, and there's a message here that says old algorithm. It's basically the previous function where you can upload an image or choose one already created and convert it to video via prompt. The only difference is that with this option, you can't add dialogue. It would just be movement. It wouldn't have sound, and the maximum duration would be 8 seconds. But as I mentioned, we're talking about an old function. Currently, the image to video function has been integrated into the create video from prompt function. So it's basically about simplifying and joining things together for a better user experience. All right, I think the video we created a moment ago has been generated. As you can see, it takes very little time now, so let's watch it.
Can you think? Or are you just programmed?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
I've also read some comments from other users mentioning that they hear a strange background noise in videos. And it's true. Sometimes a strange noise can be generated because the AI is trying to create ambient background sound, but sometimes it isn't generated correctly, though it's not a serious error either, since there are ways to fix it. The easiest way is simply to regenerate the video again in 2 clicks. You just click on Redesign, and a window will open again with the image, the prompt you placed, and everything you adjusted previously. All you have to do is click Create Video, and that's it. You just have to wait again. In many cases, that strange noise isn't generated the second time. The advantage of this platform is that you can generate unlimited videos. You don't have to worry about consuming credits like on other platforms. And well, here you have to weigh what suits you best. If you want perfect generations, even if you consume credits and have to pay a monthly subscription, or unlimited generations, even if they occasionally have errors. I know many will want a perfect platform that has everything and no errors, and I get it. But let's be honest, that's practically impossible. The people behind Video Express have invested a lot in the development of the platform, but they are still far from being compared to a company like OpenAI or Google, who have invested billions and billions of dollars. That's why we can't really compare them. For example, VO3 is made for large agencies that are willing to pay high production costs, while Video Express is made for small entrepreneurs who can't take on huge costs. So that's the difference. Going back to the video, as you can see here, I adjusted it to 10 seconds. If you notice, the dialogues are short and the AI tried to fit those dialogues into 10 seconds. But if I adjust it to, say, 6 seconds, I don't know if there will be enough time for these dialogues. I mean, you also have to consider the time it takes to say these lines. I suppose 6 seconds will be enough. Let's try it, although it's possible the dialogues might get cut off. I actually think 6 seconds is still plenty, so I'll adjust it to 5 seconds. I think it would be perfect, so let's create this video again and hope it doesn't get cut. In the meantime, let's watch the video that was regenerated. If you remember, at the beginning there was a strange noise. Let's see if it's been fixed.
Can you think? Or are you just programmed?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
There you have it. As you can see, the sound is no longer heard, though in the last video it wasn't very loud either. Only if you're very picky about that could you notice it a bit. Now let's watch the video that was generated, but this time for 5 seconds. I hope it doesn't have cut-off dialogues.
Can you think, or are you just programmed?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
And there you go. I think it was a tight fit, but to give you an idea, in 5 seconds you can say 2 dialogues between 3 and 6 words each. Well, that's an approximation. Therefore, in a 10-second video, which, as we discussed, is the maximum length you can create, it's possible to integrate up to 4 dialogues, where the first character says their line, then the second character responds, then the first character responds back, and the second character ends by responding. In this way, if you want to create a long video, like this one here, you would simply have to create several scenes, and in each scene, you could create a maximum of 4 dialogues. In a future video, I'll do a tutorial on how to make these kinds of videos, although it's actually quite easy. But while I'm getting that video ready, I'm going to leave a prompt in the description of this video that you can use for free to make these kinds of videos, at least as a proposal how I'm doing it, and I'm sure it'll be useful to you. Anyway, the document with the prompts also includes instructions on how to use them, so I'm sure you'll find it very helpful. I also want to take this chance to tell you that if you want to get Video Express, you can do so through the link in the description of this video or the pinned comment. I'm also giving out special bonuses only for those who buy Video Express through the links I share on this channel. Lastly, before wrapping up this video, I want to share with you how we can another way to fix that strange background sound heard in some videos. For example, I'm going to add this video to the timeline, and if I zoom in, here we have the full video.
Can you think, or are you just programmed?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
Well, the first thing we have to do is identify in which part of the timeline the character is speaking. For example, the inventor speaks for almost half the video, roughly up to here. So I'm going to make a cut here. This will be easier. Sorry, let me select the element properly and make the cut. This is easier because there are only 2 dialogues. So I've split the scene and I'm going to cut it right before it starts. For example, here I'm also going to cut the scene exactly when the robot finishes saying its dialogue. Actually, the inventor's dialogue is in this clip, and the robot's dialogue is in this other clip. So let's start with the inventor's clip. I'm simply going to right-click. By clicking on this element, I right-click and click on Save Audio, and this window will open. So here it gives me a title suggestion, but I'm going to change it. I'll put Inventor 2 Test and save it. I'm giving it this name because I already have another audio saved as Inventor, so I don't want to get them mixed up. Now I'm also going to save the robot's voice. I click on Save Audio, and here I'll put Robot 2 Test. Just identify it, and then that audio is already saved in the media library. In fact, if we go to the media library and look for the folder My AI Audio, here we have the sounds. For example, in this case, I have the audio of the inventor and the robot that I already saved before recording this video. But I also have Inventor 2 Test and Robot 2 Test.
I was going to ask you the same thing.
Can you think, or are you just programmed?
Unit 1. Ready for orders.
Activate. Tell me your name.
All right, so since I already have each one's voice captured, now right where I made the cut, I'm going to delete the clip that has no sound, and I'm going to extend this clip. Actually, it's like I'm undoing the cut. Then here I'm going to delete this other one and extend it so the full clip remains. Now I'm going to right-click, then click on Voice Changer, and this window will open. Then we click on the Choose Sample Audio button, and a new window opens with our Media Library folder, which is the same folder that opens in the menu on the right. So I'm going to look for My AI Audio folder, and since the first clip is the inventor, I'm going to select the Inventor 2 voice, click Choose, and then I can hear a preview here. Now I'm going to click Apply, and we wait a bit. It's a matter of seconds. Done. The voice has been changed. Now we'll do the same with the robot's voice. We right-click, look for the Voice Changer option. This window opens. We click on this button, look for the My AI Audio folder, and now I'm going to choose the robot's voice. I click Choose and click Apply. Wait a few seconds, and that's it. The voice has been changed. So now, let's listen to the video to see how it turned out.
Can you think? Or are you just programmed?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
Well, as you can see, the strange background noise has been eliminated, even though we chose the same voice it originally had. Basically, what the voice changer does is clean up all the sound and swap the voice in that clip for selected voice. So, by doing that process, it's also cleaning the background noise. So, if you have a video that originally has ambient background sound, what will happen is that it will remove it. But anyway, it's a method that can work for those who have that constant problem of generating strange background noises. As I mentioned, it's not something that happens all the time, but it does happen. So, I remind you again that if you want to get Video Express, you can do so through the links in the description, and you can get special bonuses if you purchase Video Express through the links in the description or pinned comment. Remember to check the info in the description. For now, that would be all. See you in a future video. Bye.